for coffee. We're here at the witch's house. Witch's house. We've been on the road for about an hour and a half, but it's time to stop for a morning brew. Today's a long day. We're driving from Pai to Chiang. It's about 300 kilometers. It should take us 6.5, 7 hours. It's all mountainous roads, small little curves, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, so have a little coffee and then continue onward. Just keep driving today. Should be fun but long. Right now it's very cold this morning, but the sun's up. It's starting to get a little hotter. But yeah.
Only 16 minutes now apparently to go.
No way, really? Caught you picking your nose. Alrighty guys, taking a quick little break here. We've already been sitting here for about 30 minutes. It's just right around noon, lunchtime, 12 o'clock. We've already gone 150 kilometers. We still have about another 125, 130 to go. Google says it's gonna take about 2.5 hours, so maybe a little bit more for us. The road this morning was really nice, super nice. But then once we turned up off of the road to Chiang Mai onto the bypass road, which is what, the 107. It's kind of like it's not a highway, but it's like a mini highway. It's very busy, a lot of cars, a lot of traffic, and they are driving fast, super fast. So we've had to be very cautious and aware, keep our wits about us, see who's coming up behind us. But yeah, it's been good. It's just been a bit of a... Sophie's not feeling well today, so it's been a bit of a long drive. We've gotten stuck a few times behind some really slow buses or trucks. In some areas it's been difficult to pass because it's very windy roads. But we're getting there. I think it's one of those days where it's just like, I just want to be there. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's maybe the weather's nice. It's not the weather. It's just like all the trees are brown and dead looking. Because of the pollution, the sky's like completely whitewashed, and it's just got like this like bright glow about it everywhere, everything. And you can't really see any the views. You can kind of see them, but not really, because they're all washed out. And I don't know, I guess it just kind of makes you like makes you know that like weird feeling, like, you know, sometimes it rains or it's very dark outside all day, and sometimes it's a really good feeling. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna sit and watch Netflix all day. Other times you're just like, me. That's kind of what it feels like today. You think so? It's a meh. See, you can just look at our general stance. She don't want to do anything today. Me neither. I don't know. The ride's kind of fun though. It's been do the turns, it's like a little roller coaster ride. But just this highway is, it's a bit nerve-wracking the way these cars drive. It's just like, I just don't understand it. It's a 2-lane. What? You're smiling at me now. It's a 2-lane highway in most places, but I'll be in the left lane. The whole right lane is completely free and open, and a truck will pass me in my left lane. Like literally squeeze me out of the left lane onto the shoulder instead of just going over to the right lane and passing me. Like, it's just common courtesy, giving people space. It's just, now I understand why there's so many road traffic accidents and deaths here. They just don't give a shit. Not everybody, yeah, some people are courteous, but yeah, it's, I don't know, like, you feel like when you have, there's space, you should feel safe, but you just never know. You still gotta be on the edge a little bit all the time. Anyway, we're gonna get back on the road. We're gonna get to Chiang Rai. Push onward and upward. Cheers. Guys, how's it going? Good evening. Hope you all are doing well. What I showed you there is the night bazaar. Yeah, so right here is the night bazaar. You probably won't be able to see it, but there's all these what do they call it? Swallows, the birds, the little birds flying around here, up here, like all above us. Little swallows flying around. Anyway, I just came up here to hang our laundry out. We're doing some laundry in the hostel that we're staying at. We're staying at Buskit Hostel. It's like bucket with an S. Buskit Hostel. I don't know how the light is right now, so I'm gonna apologize for that if it's not good. Anyway, we're in Chiang Rai, as I'm sure you know. When we checked in our hotel, the hostel here, we hadn't eaten lunch yet, and Sophie was feeling horrible, so I told her to go up and take a shower, and then I ran out to the ATM and I picked us up some pad kapao just quickly here, because just next to the night bazaar here is the bus station, and there was actually a really nice like little local restaurant there, so I picked us up some nice pad kapao. Honestly, the best pad kapao I have ever had. For those of you who don't know what pad kapao is, it's like usually minced pork mixed with basil leaf and chili. Basil leaf and chilies thrown over rice. Super good. It's an easy go-to if you're ever in Thailand. Go-to dish. Other than that, anyway, so when we arrived, Sophie wasn't feeling well. She showered up. I got us a takeaway. We had some lunch in the room, and then basically she really wasn't feeling well, so she took a nap, and I did some video editing and whatnot, and I did our laundry. So anyway, so I just wanted to close out the day. Today was a really long ride. We were just under 300 kilometers to get here, and it took us 7.5 hours, with stops of course, but it was just, like I was saying earlier, it was just one of those days that just felt meh. you know. After we had that little break at the one gas station, it was actually a nice little section. We went through this beautiful area filled with fruit farms, which was really interesting, like mangoes and pineapples and dragon fruit. Most of them aren't in season. I think pineapple is kind of in the beginning of its season at the moment. Mango, I think the season's just finished. Dragon fruit, the season's finished. Most of the trucks we saw quite a few trucks like super overloaded, and it's hilarious because they have like these street tuner trucks, which are their little transport trucks. So they've changed the suspension in the back and added a bunch more, I forget, the leaf springs to make it super strong. So most of the time when they're not loaded, the trucks have like a bulldog stance, and then when they're loaded, they're good. But they've upgraded suspension, but they're all like street tuner trucks, and they load them like sky high, like 3 meters tall. Like you'll see in the video, ones that were loaded full of garlic, like full of garlic, spring onions, shallots, and sugarcane. Those were what we saw on most of the trucks today. We also saw this weird fruit. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but I think it's a winter melon. I'm not sure, but we saw one truck with some winter melons. But yeah, that was kind of cool. That was interesting. It perked us up, woke us up a little bit to try and finish off strong. But then the end, we got on this, like, not a highway, but it's the main road from Chiang Mai to Chiang Rai, and it was just so busy and so fast. You really, really had to keep your wits about you, even more so than we had to for the rest of earlier in the day. But we made it, and we were just pooped. You know, it was one of those really super, super long days. But so I'm gonna wake Sophie up now. I don't want her to sleep too much because then she won't sleep tonight. So I'll wake her up, give her a little bit of time to, you know, shake off the sleep, and then I think we're gonna go check out this little night bazaar down here. Maybe just get a few snacks since we had a very, very late lunch. Late lunch at like 3:30, and then come back to the room and just have a quiet, easy night tonight, like we do most nights. We're old people. But because we got a big day for tomorrow, I'm not going to go into the details. Sophie's planned the itineraries. But basically, we got 2 days of like action-packed, getting all that we can see in Chiang Rai and its surrounding areas. Is that? No. Hi. But anyway, so catch you guys tomorrow.